What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. G and I just went on a little grocery run to Whole Foods, and I figured I'd make a video for some of you that maybe are thinking about going plant-based after the first of the year. I'm going to share with you some of our favorite real easy plant-based alternatives, especially if you have historically been a meat eater. Okay, because a lot of these have really good taste, and G and I have tried most of them, so I'm just going to try to save you some time. So check them out. We get a lot of stuff from Beyond Meat. Not sponsored by Beyond Meat, but we just happen to love their products and use them all the time. So I want to show you some of theirs. Light Life is also a great one. And then Gardein. Some soups which are really good. Okay, so let's start with these Beyond Meat breakfast sausages. They come in these little patties, right? Now, remember, I always tell you guys, check the nutrition facts so you understand what you're putting in your body. This has 3 servings per container. The serving size is 2 cooked patties. So for 2 cooked patties, 180 calories, 12 grams of fat, 6 grams of carbs, 11 grams of protein. Okay, really easy to make. When I make them, I usually just put them in a dry pan and just heat them up that way. G always does a much better job than I do in preparing these, but for someone that just wants something really quick and easy, throw them in the pan and you're good to go. Again, Beyond Meat, if you like sausage links, right? Some people have a preference for a sausage patty or a sausage link. Again, serving size, 2 cooked links will get you 130 calories, 9 grams of fat, 3 grams of carbs, and 8 grams of protein. So you see that you got these kind of prepped up with some breakfast potatoes. Again, real simple, throw them in a dry pan. Maybe throw, you know, if you want to maybe put some coconut oil or some olive oil, these will fry up real easy, and they're quick. Okay, these right here are some of my favorite. Sometimes I have these for breakfast, more often though for lunch and dinner. These are their plant-based meatballs, okay? Now here, this package gets a little tricky. So when you're reading this, it says 5 meatballs, 121 grams, the entire package is 12 meatballs. So what you have to do is they give you 2 different breakdowns for the total calories and macros if you're having just 5 or if you're having the entire package. That's why it's super important to read these labels, because you may be thinking you're only taking in 290 calories by eating all the meatballs, but if you look over here, it's a much different scenario if you take in all 12. So 5 meatballs, right, 121 grams will get you 290 calories, 21 grams of fat, 9 grams of carbs, and 19 grams of protein. Favorite way for me to do these, again, dry pan with some brown rice. I just throw it in there, kind of mix it all up together, maybe add some seasoning, and it comes out awesome. And they taste really good.
Or you can do zucchini noodles and marinara sauce for spaghetti.
Yep, G, I don't have her mic set up, but she said zucchini noodles, and what was the other thing?
Marinara sauce.
Marinara sauce, there you go. Another variation. These are the kind of the larger links, not like the sausage links I showed you earlier. So if you want to put this like maybe in a bun and make like a, you know, kind of a sandwich, or if you put it in a hot dog bun, these are super good. Again, serving size here again, 1 link, okay? 190 calories, 12 grams of fat, 5 grams of carbs, 16 grams of protein. These things are packed with protein. So again, on here, you could either just, you know, do 1 link, chop it up, maybe make it into pieces, right? Listen, when you're trying to transition over to something like a new way of eating, like plant-based eating, sometimes you have to prepare things the way you normally have so it's not such a big change, right? So if you've traditionally been making sausage links or something and you cut them, try to stay in that same routine. That way it'll kind of feel like there's some normalcy in place, and then I guarantee you when you taste these, you're probably not going to notice much of a difference. Okay, but the kind of the goal for anyone that's maybe making the transition after the new year, don't try to do too much too quick because it's really easy to get discouraged. That's why I'm showing you some of these easier ways to prep the food. Now, G and I make a lot of stuff from scratch, but these things kind of make it simple. That way your transition process will be simple, right? Setting you guys up for success. For the holidays, we always get this hazelnut cranberry en cru roast. And this one's made by
Field roast.
Field Roast. Yeah, that's who makes this. Now, there's 8 servings in here. Okay, one serving is 113 grams, so always make sure you're going per serving. You'll get 340 calories per serving, 16 grams of fat, 26 grams of carbs, 22 grams of protein. Okay, this is something you have to prepare in the oven, but it comes out with a nice crust on the outside. You can slice through it, serve it with cranberry sauce, vegan gravy, or plant-based gravy, mashed potatoes. This is super good. We always have this for Thanksgiving and Christmas.
It's more of a decadent holiday meal.
I agree. G says it's more of a decadent holiday meal, and I would agree. And I think they only serve it, like we can only find it at Whole Foods, I think, during the holidays. So, now if you're a bacon eater, okay, this is my favorite plant-based bacon, made by Light Life. The tricky thing with this is it comes in, let me just show you. Comes packaged like regular bacon. To pull them apart sometimes is a little bit challenging to keep them all in nice strips, which I like, but the macros on these are really good. One slice, which is 10 grams, will give you just 20 calories, 1 gram of fat, 0 grams of carbs, 3 grams of protein. I usually make 3 at a time, okay? Probably 3 minutes on high heat, you know, minute and a half on one side, minute and a half on the other. Depends on how you like your consistency. I like mine a little bit crunchier. But again, really easy to make. Okay, last but not least, my Gardein soups. These are a no-brainer. Okay, they come in 3 different flavors: minestrone, chicken and noodle, the gumbo. I really like the gumbo, but the minestrone, okay, this is simply open up the can, throw it in a soup pot or a soup pan, and just stir it up, heat it up, 3 minutes maybe. 1 can, 240 calories, 7 grams of fat, 30 grams of carbs, 14 grams of protein. Okay, really easy to make if you're a soup eater. Kind of nice during the holidays when it's cold outside, right? And you want something warm and you like soup. These are kind of a no-brainer. We've tried all of the flavors. They're really good. Probably my favorite though is the gumbo. Okay, and then every time I go to the store, I always like to try something new. So I haven't tried these yet. These are Back to Nature honey graham sticks.
You're a snacker.
I am a total snacker, guys. And all of my girls will tell you my weakness is graham crackers. I don't know where the hell I picked that up from. I love graham crackers. So these, kind of easy, right? 8 pouches. They're 120 calories per pack. 2.5 grams of fat, 21 grams of carbs, 2 grams of protein. It's got a little sugar in there, 8 grams of sugar. But look, we're in the holidays, right? You're going to be, well, maybe not this year. We're probably not going to be out visiting with family. But you can still keep some of your traditions alive. And hey, don't be so hard on yourself during the holidays, right? As long as you're doing everything in moderation, it's okay, right? Don't ever be that hard on yourself. You always have time to kind of make some, changes moving forward. But during the holidays, I do like to enjoy good food, and I'm going to try these. I'm pretty sure they're going to taste good. How do you mess up a graham cracker? But the nice thing I like about it, you don't have to worry about, you know, kind of putting them in a bag on your own. It's just, I like grab and go stuff. So 120 calories per pack.
Good for portion control.
Great for portion control, especially if you're trying to do some meal prep. Okay, so, you know, for me, again, if you are thinking about transitioning over to a plant-based way of eating, vegan, after the new year, give some of these a try, because I think it'll make your transition process a lot easier because the flavor is there. Many, many years ago, vegan and plant-based stuff kind of always had an off-putting taste, or it just didn't taste right on the money. This stuff right now, I guarantee you, if I made you a hamburger with some of this, or any kind of a meal, a breakfast meal with potatoes, you would not know it's plant-based and not meat, okay? Two other things that I just thought of as hacks. If you are doing some portion control, right, and you want some ways to stave off that hunger, I think I mentioned this maybe in a video way back. Pickles. Try eating pickles. Okay, they have virtually no macros, 0 calories oftentimes, 0 carbs, 0 protein, 0 fat, but it gives you that crunch sensation, the sourness, depending on what you get, sometimes a little bit of sweet. That really helps. The other thing that I like to do, chew on some gum. I like cinnamon gum, okay, sugarless. So if you sometimes are feeling like you have a craving for something sweet, rather than grab something that maybe is going to be heavier on the caloric intake, carbs, fat, and protein, pop a piece of cinnamon gum in and chew on it, right? Because then you're getting the chewing sensation, you're getting that immediate taste and flavor, and oftentimes that'll satiate whatever it is you're trying to satisfy. All right, so this is video 51. Next week's going to be video 52. It'll be the end of the year video. So we'll kind of do a recap next week. But until then, have a happy holiday, Merry Christmas, however you're going to celebrate it. Be safe and continue to wear those masks, and be well, be kind to yourself and others, and most importantly, believe in yourself, because if you don't, no one else will. Enjoy the rest of the weekend and have a happy and safe holiday. All right, you guys. See you later.